Hello YouTube, it's Carlos the Rook. I'm going to be playing a live game on chess.com and trying to do analysis afterwards. I've took a break after the World Open. Took me about a 2 week break. I just started back playing at a chess club we form in Athens. So I go there on Saturdays. I'll be playing at Chess Zone this upcoming Saturday. I'll see you guys there. So I'm going to get a little more action in, trying to keep the chess sharp. I've been doing really bad on online chess. My classical rating got back over the 1800s to 1810, but my online rating I dropped from like 2023 on chess.com down to 1850. Now I'm trying to work my way back up, and here we go. So I'm 1883 against another 1883 with the white pieces. E4, y'all know my style. E5, knight F3, challenging the pawn. Knight C6, bishop B5, and we got a Spanish, my favorite open. Challenge the bishop. I'll bring it back. The knight comes out. We're gonna castle. He could take this pawn if he want to. Normally they go there. The rook comes. And now he has to go there or else this pawn is going. Take the bishop with the knight and take the pawn. So now he got several options. He can go d6, he can castle. So he's saying he wants a martial attack. We're going to go a4 anti-martial. So here he can go either b4 or bishop b7 is the ideas. We'll see which path he chooses. I'm really comfortable playing the martial attack. Uh, I just didn't want to play it right here against a equal rated opponent because I'm trying to get a win, get this W in. He's taking some time to think. So he goes with the bishop b7 line. Our prep is d3 here. The best move for him to respond will be d6. Let's see what he does. Whoa, he goes d5 and he's saying he wants his martial attack. So pawn takes, knight takes, pawn takes, knight, rook takes. Let's go. And now it's c6. So now he's blocked that bishop on this line. And that's really not good. So we're going to go rook e1, bringing the rook back. Yeah, now he wants bishop d6 with the idea of queen h4. I played this line before a while ago. I'm trying to see what was the best move. If I take, he has an isolated pawn. Then he can go there. We're not worried about this. Here. I think it's knight d2. I think it's knight d2 here. Queen f6. So what does queen f6 do? I'm not sure what queen f6 do, but my idea is knight f3 with the idea of bishop g5 hitting the queen. I want to go d4, c3, then bring the bishop to c2. Let's go. All right, he want to trade rooks. No problem with that. You want to trade? Let's trade. All right, I left that pawn hanging. Take, take. Bishop captures knight. Pawn takes back. Here, d4 to lock the queen in. Bishop takes. Pawn takes. d4, locking the queen in. Bishop b4, hitting the rook. Rook has to take. Then the queen can't come up on a lift. So we don't like that idea. How about we go here right away? That doesn't work. Bishop takes, pawn takes. Taking too long to figure it out, so I just got to make a move. I'm going to go here. My idea is to hit bishop d4. Now look at what if he played d4? If he played d4, knight captures d4, because if I go with the bishop, check, take, rook takes, queen takes. Oh, now he's going to try and come out that way. You're not getting out that way. Isn't the queen trapped? c3. And the queen trapped. You can't take that. You can't go there. The queen is trapped. Oh, no. The queen can go to b2. But it's close. Take with the queen, he can go to b3. Take with the knight, the queen is in trouble. He can go to b2. I'll go here. Rook b1, hitting the queen. My idea is knight c2. Here. Rook takes b5. No, it got to be something better. This queen is almost trapped. How can I trap her? Rook a1, queen back to b2. Knight. Knight c2. I just don't have enough time to figure this position out. Rook b1, rook a1, queen comes back to b2. Knight c2. That stops the bishop from coming in. I'm gonna need to go Not, I just can't see it. I just take the pawn, threaten the bishop on b7. I'm low on time. He has almost twice the time I have. And that's the trouble I've been having. I've been having completely winning positions and then just running low on time and either timing out or making a blunder. So I know I need to move faster, but my brain just not calculating as fast as it was once upon a time. And that's another thing that because I take my time now to play classical, to slowing myself down, forcing myself to slow down, I'm able to win classical games, but I'm not used to thinking fast like that anymore. The tactics ain't just tacticking. Or like Sadistic Tucci say, the brain just ain't braining. So I'm hitting the bishop, threatening both pawns. I might can go up a pawn. So it looks like I'm up one pawn, threatening to go up a second pawn. That should give me a pass pawn on the queen side. That should be good enough advantage to win. Whoa, he protects the rook. Now what about queen g4? It's just, oh, bishop f8. And he's okay. So let's just take the pawn. Ooh, look at that bishop. Hit me. Hit me. Now. Queen g5. Queen g5. Bishop takes checkmate. f6 takes. The bishop can't protect. And if you go g6, it's queen here. Is that winning? Queen g4, g6. Oh no, it's queen g4, g6. I'll tell you, I need 2 moves to get there. I'm not going to get there. So let's bring the rook back to b5. For some reason, I thought the queen would go to g5, but the queen would be on g4, not g5. If it was able to go to g5, I think that would have been winning. So it's g4. So I don't need 2 moves to get. Well, after g6, it would have been g5 or h5. So queen's coming there. All right, I gotta try it. Queen g4, threatening checkmate. He's gonna have to do something. And my threat is rook captures. Rook captures b7. Like if he do something here, okay, so he stopped my threat. I was threatening rook captures there and queen comes there. So he stops that. Is queen d7 a move? Queen d7, threaten the bishop. The bishop can't move because I'll pick up the bishop, the light square bishop. If you protect that, I like it. Let's go. Now I gotta get my knight in the game, make sure I stop against any back rank mates. I'm not worried about bishop c6 or bishop c8 because I take the rook, you take the queen, I take your queen, you take the rook. Then I got this passed pawn running and my knight can come back and get in the game. Okay, he's threatening the back rank mate, trying to save his rook that way. Just knight f3. Ooh, Charlie Wally Wally. Here, here. Okay, let's go back. Queen g4. Alright, alright, alright. Let's go here. It's got a pawn hanging. We'll take with the rook. Might want to drop my rook back to stop a back rank mate. I'm down to 59 seconds. He got 4 minutes. 59 seconds, 4 minutes. I believe I'm completely winning. I'm up 2 pawns in this mid end game. I just need to swap pieces. Swap pieces, go into an end game, and it's completely over. But he's not going to let me swap. This is not checkers, it's chess. I got him. I might time out. He might flag me. He might flag me because this is just 10-0, no increment. So I might lose on time once again. We're trying to stop that from happening. This pawn is weak. But I don't need that pawn. I could just... We're going to drop back. Play it safe. Drop the rook back to b1. Protect the back rank. And then push the a pawn. A pawn stock. Push p. So he's taking time to think. He's trying to figure out what to do. Okay, rook e6. He's threatening to swing the rook here and try and trap my queen. That's what he wants to do. Hello YouTube, it's Carlos the Rook. I was just playing a live game. For some reason it didn't stream it. I'll try and play another one and see what happens. Alright, let's go. Let's see if it works. Alright, white pieces against black pieces, 1875 against 1876, e4, c5, we're going into a Sicilian, knight c6, to knight f3, let's go this way. Bishop c4, e6, just cutting off the bishop, it's making it weak. Knight f3. Do we have d5 now? No, that doesn't work. Knight f6. d3. Let's go d6 here. Just stopping e5. h3. Bishop e7. Want a castle. Then okay, we castle to the a3. He castles. Now let's go a6. Let's push the bishop back some. Just neutralize that bishop on the light square. Alright, knight h2. So he's going to want to push f4. b5. Let's gain space on the queen side. Alright, let's go d5. Just d5. And he can't go e5. And so we just want to shut off this bishop. Okay, bishop g5, pinning the knight. We're going to say we don't care about that pin. That bishop is neutralized. Take, take. We're not scared to trade the queens. We can play end games. Alright. The last game I was completely winning. I was up 2 pawns and I just dropped the queen on flagging. Alright, h6, asking the bishop what's it going to do. Going to take the knight or you going to move? He doesn't want to take. He doesn't want to take. Alright, bishop e6. Just developing our pieces. Now that knight looks silly on h2. What is it doing? Whoa! What was that? b4. b4, that was wrong. That had to be wrong for so many reasons on so many levels. Okay, I want to exploit. c2 is a weakness. So I need to find a way to exploit that weakness. I need a bishop to hit that. All right, I want a bishop hitting that. Then try and see if I can get a knight here. Okay, okay. All right, let's break this pin. Bishop has no choice. It has to go to g3. Oh, wow. Yeah, we're gonna say we don't believe in that. Rook c8 protects the knight. Okay, I thought the bishop was still hitting it. All right, let's hit this rook. We can't go c7 because we'll drop the knight. So let's go this way. Get that rook out of our territory. And look at the knight on h2. The knight on h2 is doing absolutely nothing. I know he wanted to go f4. Okay, he wants to double up rooks. All right, I want to hit that bishop. I just want it. Knight h5 hitting the bishop on g3. I want to double up them pawns. Double them up, double them up. Let's double up them pawns. Whoa! Ah, he get to take with a check. This guy's really playing chess. So if I take, you take, I take, you take, then I fade back. Pawns will be doubled. I really didn't like that. That was a good move. That was a good move. I didn't like that. That was a good move. I got to give it to him. Bishop d8 is kind of passive. Then how am I going to get rid of the knight? Once again, I'm getting low on time. I got to make a move. Take, you take, I take, you take. Then bishop g6. No choice. Take. Let's go. Didn't see a better move. I didn't like bishop. Whoa, he takes that way? Okay, we're going to go bishop g6 right away. That bishop was hanging. If he take my bishop with the knight, I'm going to take back with my knight. Yeah, we're not worried about that. Rook up stops that. All right, he's starting to hit this pawn with a check. We'll stop that. Yeah, I wanted to move that. Nah. Take. The rook goes over there, here, forcing the knight out. Knight has to go back. Rook comes. Looks good. So do I want to move the rook first or force the knight out first? Rook here on the d file because I want to hit this pawn. All right. Ah, I should have forced the knight back first. Should have forced the knight back first. Here, here, here. So I can go here, here, yeah, that's it, here. Because you can come in, but I'll run with my knight. And I got a pass pawn. And I have a pass pawn. Yep, you come in there. Knight protects that. Ah, he blocks. Check. So if I want to draw, I can get a draw. Because I go here, he's going to bring it back. If I go here, trying to get that, he's just going to bring it back. I don't see no way to do nothing better. Okay, he doesn't want to draw. He doesn't want to draw. Let's start off by taking this pawn. King comes over. Let's go back here. Yep. We'll go here. Now we get our knight into the game. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Move his knight. Get our knight back. I'm trying to be aggressive. Yep. Here. You take, I take. Okay. Check. Just trying to be aggressive. Invade the position. This pawn is weak. We're gonna go over here and pick off this pawn. We got one pawn. If we get two pawns, even though we're in time trouble, we can get this game. Check. Don't care where the king go. We're going here to pick up the pawn. The knight's gonna come here to try and save the pawn. And we're gonna go knight here, hitting the rook. The rook can't stay there, and rook is the only thing protecting the knight. I think we got this. Knight d3 hitting the rook. Rook has to move. If rook moves, knight falls. If rook don't move, we win a rook. Okay, we take the knight. He's trying to break open the position. We'll let him take. I really don't care to take. Check. Check. Oh, mate. Okay. As a mate. Now I'm going to do a game review. See how we do. Okay, we had 87.7% accuracy. Opponent had 81.1% accuracy. We played at 2300 level. Our opponent played at 2050 level. Okay, start review. All right, start review. Where's my arrows? Oh, there they go. So, E4, we responded C5, going into Sicilian defense. Knight C3, we responded with Knight C6, trying off a new move. Bishop C4, because we normally play D6, so we switching it up. We don't want to be predictable. E6, just to neutralize that light square bishop. Knight F3, and we go Knight F6. D3, a bit passive. The engine wanted him to do like a Rossolimo setup and go after the knight on C6. And here we go D6, just stopping E5 was an idea. Engine wanted H6 right away. He goes H3, engine wants D4 to open up the position. We go Bishop E7. We just want a castle before we start queenside expansion. He goes A3. We castle. He castles. And now we go A6. Our idea is B5, hit the bishop, back it up some. Now he goes Knight H2. His idea is to go F4, E5. So we go B5, hit the bishop. Bishop backs up. And now we go D5. The engine doesn't want D5. It wants Bishop B7. But our idea is really simple. This is our idea. We want C4, just restricting this bishop. He was trying to set something up with the bishop, F4, E5, open up, so you have the rook and the bishop hitting this F7 pawn. And we say, no, we're going to neutralize that bishop and just shut it down completely. He goes D capture C4, D capture C4, queen comes to the move. Best move in the position. I lost almost all of my advantage. I went from 1.53 to 0.69. And here I take, that's incorrect. He takes back. I fade the bishop back. He takes, that was wrong. The engine wanted C3 right away. I take. And now rook D6, trying to infiltrate on my third rank. Wow. Knight F5 was best? That's crazy. He takes, I take, and Knight G4. So just wanted me to ignore that and go Knight D4. I was thinking Knight D4 to hit the pawn, but Knight H6 comes with a check. So he goes C3, I take, he take. Hit the knight off with H5. I didn't think H5. I was just thinking F5. The rook comes back. I go up. He goes down, hitting my knight. So Knight E7 was better. Rook F3 is wrong. I check. He comes back. Wow. So that's a blunder. Oh, Knight E5. And the rook has to move and I lose the F7 pawn. Wow. He missed Knight E5. And I'm losing. Yep, Knight E5. I take, engine don't want me taking, want me to bring the knight back in the game. King attacks the rook. I move the rook out the way. Knight hits it. I fade back. Rook comes over. Hit the knight. Just wanting to get away. I don't want to trade pieces. Knight c6. King's there. I come back, hitting that pawn again. See, I told you I created that weakness, and now I'm going after it. You got to create a weakness and then go after it. Exploit your opponent's weaknesses. And if they can defend one weakness, then you create a second weakness and go after that. Now I'm moving the king up. I just want to get my king closer to the middle of the board because I want to create a passed pawn. This f pawn, I want to exchange knights and force this f pawn into a passed pawn so I can push that up. And then he's going to be in trouble trying to defend. His rook is stuck defending. His king can't do nothing because my rook is locked in with my c4 pawn. So I'm Gucci. So king f2. I bring the knight over trying to trade. He goes there. I check him. He moves out the way. And here I go after that pawn. That a pawn is a weakness, so I go after it. Ah, he could have just moved rook to c2. Hold on. Rook c2. Rook c2. Then rook. Oh, rook c2. I just take this a pawn. That's nothing. So knight over there to try and protect. But it was better than an alternative. Here he's losing a piece. And he go rook a1 trying to get me to trade. If I take the rook, he take back with the knight. He don't lose a piece. But no, I'm going to take the knight. It's free. a4. I'm not taking that. Busting open my pawn structure. I just take this pawn. He take. I take back. He moves his king out the way because I hit a discovery. I take this pawn. He go over. And hey, his king's way over that side of the board. Let's trade rooks. He decides not to because he can't. And now I'm just pushing P. C3. He trying to break the pawn side on there. I'll let him take. I'm not worried about that. I'll push C2. He move. And here, I'm trying to trade the rooks. And he make a queen. He runs. Queen. Kamikaze the rook. I take it. And here's just simple. Checkmate. Easy peasy. And that's how you win against an 1800. So, thank you for watching. I'll try and do this either once or twice a week. We'll see how it go. Hit the like button. Thank you for tuning in. And we'll keep it going. Carlos the Rook. Have a nice day. Bye, y'all.